Can you have sex after embryo transfer in IVF? This is one of the most common and most misunderstood questions patients have. And unfortunately, it's also where a lot of unnecessary fear gets created. Now, before we go further, around this point, you should scan the QR code on your screen and start chatting with my IVF chatbot. It's free, available 24/7, and gives you clear, evidence based answers without confusion or clinic bias. Now, let's get back to your question. After embryo transfer, most doctors advise avoiding intercourse for a few days. But let's be honest about the reason. It's not because sex will dislodge the embryo. That's biologically impossible. The embryo is microscopic, and once it's transferred into the uterus, it's not going to fall out just because you had sex. So, what's the real concern? Orgasm. Female orgasm can cause mild uterine contractions. Now, these contractions are usually harmless. They happen naturally in everyday life. But after embryo transfer, we are dealing with a very narrow implantation window. So even though the risk is theoretical and probably small, we prefer to be cautious. There's another practical issue. Most patients are on progesterone support, vaginal pessaries or gels. These can cause discharge, discomfort, and make intercourse messy or unpleasant. So many couples naturally avoid sex during this phase anyway. So the advice is not about fear, it's about common sense. Give your body a few days of calm, minimal disturbance, and emotional peace. After that, you can gradually return to normal activity. Please don't turn IVF into a list of rigid restrictions. Your body is not fragile. It doesn't need to be treated like glass. But at the same time, small, sensible precautions during critical moments can make a difference. If you're ever confused about what's truly risky and what's just IVF myth, don't rely blindly on Google or WhatsApp forwards. Chat with my IVF chatbot. Scan the QR code. Because the more you understand your treatment, the better your chances of success.